prescription drug deaths now outnumber deaths from illicit drugs. That's heroin, those kind of classic unlawful drugs. We've also seen an increase in polydrug misuse deaths, so that is where a death certificate would have 3 or more drugs contained on it. 10 years ago we would have seen 1 drug, heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, something like that. There's been a big increase in fentanyl use and a corresponding increase in fentanyl deaths. I don't think we're anywhere near the end of that particular problem. We look across west to America, you can see they have a huge problem with opioids and fentanyl in particular, and you look east to Europe and Eastern Europe, and you can see they have a huge problem. So we're in the middle of that, and my big concern going forward is that that fentanyl and opioids effectively replace heroin misuse, and we've done that in some states in America where heroin deaths have been completely replaced by synthetic opioid deaths like fentanyl and dihydrocodeine, things like that. So that's a huge concern. So we're seeing an increase in deaths that involve a drug called phenazepam, which can only be prescribed by general practitioners in Russia. So that's not being sourced in Northern Ireland. That's been brought in, and also a drug called alprazolam or Xanax. That is not available in the NHS in Northern Ireland. It's available by private prescription, but it's available in the Republic of Ireland. So we're seeing an increase in polydrug misuse and also an increase in drugs being brought in from other sources. You've spoken to some of the families, you'll probably speak to some more families who've been affected by this. Try explaining to them that you have an acceptable death rate. The only acceptable death rate is nothing.